In this topic, it is a 8.12.8 topic. We'll continue. One है, but we'll consider it as a 2. Okay, that is the work done during process. Work done during process. Okay, so here the first one, that is isothermal process. First one is isothermal process. You can say work done during isothermal process. What is the meaning of isothermal process? The process in which temperature remain constant, then such process is known as isothermal process. Okay, a process during temperature remain constant, such process is known as isothermal process. Such process is known as isothermal process. Okay, that means here you can say that the temperature is remain constant, right? So here then such process is known as isothermal process, and for isothermal process we can say that at constant temperature PV is remain constant. Okay, at temperature remain constant, PV is remain constant, right? Now we can say that according to first law of thermodynamics, according to first law of thermodynamics, dq is equal to, otherwise you can say delta q is equal to delta u plus delta w, right? So here for isothermal process you can say that delta u, that is equal to 0. Therefore you can say delta q is equal to delta w, or you can say q is equal to w. That is, here you can say that heat absorbed is converted into work done, right? So here it is the isothermal process, right? Now we'll derive equation for work done for isothermal process. Okay, now work done during isothermal process, right? So here let small work done, that is delta w, P into delta V. Okay, we can say that limit delta V tends to 0, therefore dw, okay, wait, work done during isothermal process, the small work done delta W, that is equal to P into delta V, therefore you can say delta dw, that is equal to P into dV. You can say equation number 1. Now total work done, when volume change from V1 to V2, that is W is equal to integration of dW, and what is the limit? You can say V1 to V2. Okay, that is equal to integration of V1 to V2 P into dV, right? So it is a work done during isothermal process. Okay, you can say it is equation number 2. Okay, now for ideal gas, for ideal gas, PV is equal to mu RT. Therefore, P is equal to mu RT upon V. Okay. Now, we'll substitute the value of P in equation number 2. Substitute value of P in equation number 2. Then what you can say? W is equal to इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ V1 टू V2. P की जगह पर हम लिखेंगे दैट इज द म्यू आर टी अपॉन V इंटू dV. Okay, now say here you can say that the mu, that is the number of mole, is a constant, R is a gas constant, and T, that is a temperature, it is also remain constant. Why? Because it is a isothermal process. Okay, so you can say that the mu RT is remain constant. That means you can say mu RT is remain constant. Integration of V1 to V2 1 upon V into dV. Okay, therefore W is equal to mu RT. What is the integration of 1 upon V? You can say it is a ln of V, and limit will be V1 to V2. Now what? Upper limit minus lower limit, that is equal to mu RT ln of V2 minus ln of V1, that is equal to mu RT ln of V2 upon V1. So it is a work done during isothermal process. Okay, you can also say for isothermal process W is equal to Q, that is equal to mu RT ln of V2 upon V1. What is it? Mu RT ln of V2 upon V1. Right? Now next one, that is adiabatic process. Okay, what is the meaning of adiabatic process? Here, next one, that is, you can say it is adiabatic process. So what is the meaning of adiabatic process? So no exchange of heat take place between system and surrounding, then such process is known as adiabatic process. Okay, what is the adiabatic process? No exchange of heat take place between system and surrounding. Such process is known as adiabatic process, right? That means here you can say Q is remain constant, therefore delta Q, that is equal to 0 for adiabatic process. Okay, now according to first law of thermodynamics, what you can say? According to first law of thermodynamics, you can say delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W, and here delta Q is equal to 0, that is a delta U plus delta W. That implies you can say that delta U is equal to minus delta W. Delta U is what? Minus delta W. Okay, now just we'll start it once again. What is for work done? So here work done is given by W is equal to integration of P into dV. Variable is V, so you can say limit will be V1 to V2, right? You can say it as equation number 1. For adiabatic process, what you can say, PV raised to gamma, that is equal to constant. Okay, you can say the constant is K. Therefore P is equal to K upon V raised to gamma. Can you say like this? Yes. And moreover, you can say that P1 V1 raised to gamma is equal to P2 V2 raised to gamma, that is equal to constant K. ओके, ये इक्वेशन का हम यूज़ करेंगे, राइट? तो सब्सटीट्यूट इक्वेशन 2 in 1, substitute 2 in 1. Therefore what you can say, W is equal to integration of V1 to V2 in place of P, K upon V raised to gamma into dV. Now K is remain constant, so it is outside the bracket. So W is equal to K integration of V1 to V2 1 upon V raised to gamma into dV. 1 upon V raised to gamma into dV, that is equal to K integration of V1 to V2 V raised to minus gamma into dV. Okay, now here we are going to use the integration, that is the integration of x raised to n into dx, that is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, मतलब माइनस गामा है, सो वी रेज टू माइनस गामा का क्या होगा, वी रेज टू माइनस गामा प्लस 1 अपॉन माइनस गामा प्लस 1. ओके, दैट मीन्स that is equal to K V raised to minus gamma plus 1 minus gamma plus 1 V1 to V2. Okay, V raised to minus gamma plus 1 minus gamma plus 1 V1 to V2. Okay, that is equal to K V2 raised to minus gamma plus 1 minus V1 raised to minus gamma plus 1 upon minus gamma plus 1. ओके, नाउ फ्रेंड्स k को अंदर मल्टीप्लाई कर लेंगे, दैट इज अ k V2 raised to माइनस गामा प्लस 1 k V1 raised to माइनस गामा प्लस 1 अपॉन minus gamma plus 1. Okay, but P1 V1 raised to gamma is equal to P2 V2 raised to gamma, that is equal to K. ये जो previous equation ये मैंने कहा था आपको, will use this equation P1 V1 raised to gamma is equal to P2 V2 raised to gamma, that is equal to K. Okay, so here where V2 we use P2 V2 raised to gamma, और जहाँ पर V1 है then we'll use P1 V1 raised to gamma. Okay, therefore W is equal to P2 V2 raised to gamma into V2 raised to minus gamma plus 1 V2 raised to minus gamma plus 1 minus P1 V1 raised to gamma V1 raised to minus gamma plus 1 upon minus gamma plus 1, right? यहाँ पर ऐड हो जाएगा, so gamma minus gamma plus 1, that is here you can say it is P2 V2 minus P1 V1 upon 1 minus gamma. Okay, what is it? P2 V2 minus P1 V1 upon 1 minus gamma. So it is equation of work done. You can also say, दूसरा भी एक इक्वेशन है, that PV is equal to mu R T. So in place of P2 V2, that is equal to mu R T2 minus mu R T1 upon 1 minus gamma. So you can say mu R 1 minus gamma T2 minus T1, right? Suppose here we can say that T2 is less than T1, then you can say mu R gamma minus 1 T1 minus T2. So it is the work done during adiabatic process, right? So it is also one of the very important, that is adiabatic process. So once again, what is the adiabatic process? No exchange of heat take place between system and surrounding, then such process is known as adiabatic process, and then we'll derive the equation of work done. Next one, that is isochoric process. So what is the meaning of isochoric process? A process during which volume is remain constant. A process during volume remain constant, then such process is known as isochoric process. Okay, so isochoric process में हम कंसिडर करेंगे that volume is remain constant, therefore delta V is equal to 0. That implies work done, that is equal to P delta V, that is equal to 0. ओके, तो हमारा फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स Q इज इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा? Q इज इक्वल टू डेल्टा U, दैट इज आइसोकोरिक प्रोसेस. ओके, what is isobaric process? Next one is isobaric process. A process during which pressure is remain constant. A process during pressure remain constant, such process is known as isobaric process. Okay, so what is the work done during isobaric process? So you can say delta W, or you can say W is equal to P into delta V, that is the P into V2 minus V1. Okay, you can say PV is equal to mu RT, that is the mu R T2 minus T1, right? So it is what? Isobaric process. And the last one, that is a cyclic process. So what is the meaning of cyclic process? Cyclic process, that means वो वही स्टेज पर आएगा, right? That is, a system undergoes several thermodynamic process and at the end it returns to same position, same stage. Then such process is known as what? Cyclic process. So here we'll write the definition for cyclic process. The system return in cyclic process the system return to its initial stage, after passing through a series of intermediate state. Such process is known as cyclic process, and for cyclic process you can say delta U is equal to 0, and here you can say that delta Q is equal to W according to first law of thermodynamics. Delta Q is equal to W. Okay, so it is one of the very important topic, that is a work done during several process.